You know what's ironic? As physicians, we spend our entire careers and much of our lives helping others, yet we're often the last ones to acknowledge when we need help ourselves, and we rarely ask for help. Medicine is a challenging profession. In fact, I bet that challenge is one of the reasons you went to medical school in the first place. You work in a stressful environment, even when you're sick, when you're tired, when you're hungry, and when you're overwhelmed. And you get out of bed the next day and do it all over again. My question to you is, how do you manage it? What do you do to decompress when it just becomes too much? How do you handle the stress of your job and life outside of your career? Here's the truth. Most of what you've been told about managing stress as a physician is dead wrong. And I'm not just saying this as another doctor. I'm saying this as someone who learned the hard way and almost crashed and burned by following the mantra, which says that medicine is supposed to be challenging. Stress and burnout are normal. Just suck it up, push through, sleep it off, and do it again. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly why traditional stress management techniques fail physicians, and more importantly, what actually works. By the end of this video, you won't just learn how to reduce stress. You'll have a clear, actionable plan that works and a way to reclaim your peace of mind and your life. It's time to stop feeling overwhelmed, stressed, and burnout. And I'm going to show you exactly how. And if you happen to be watching this video and you aren't a physician, keep watching. We all experience stress, no matter what your title is. And these strategies will work for you too. I'm just speaking from my personal experience. So why should you watch this video and what's going to happen by the end? Imagine waking up every day feeling energized, calm, and ready to take on your day. Imagine Sunday evening and you're looking forward to Monday. Imagine Monday morning and you're ready to walk into work. Picture yourself stepping into the hospital or clinic or wherever you happen to work, not carrying the weight of stress on your shoulders, but instead feeling confident in your ability to handle whatever comes your way, and genuinely excited about your day. Your career is thriving, your personal life is full, and burnout and stress, it's gone, or at least managed. Seem like a fantasy? It doesn't need to be. Hi, I'm Dr. Ben. I'm a pediatric cardiologist and physician coach with over 20 years of experience. For years, I worked with healthcare providers just like you to help them break free from our mindset, stress, and burnout. I get it. Being a physician is one of the most rewarding yet stressful jobs out there. I walk in your shoes. There was a time when I was drowning. I felt like I was losing control, and I wasn't able to keep up with the demands of my academic career, patient care, my family obligations, and rise to my own expectations. And that's exactly why I'm here, to help you get out of that cycle. Let me paint you a familiar picture. It's well past bedtime. Everyone else in the house is asleep. You're still awake, working on notes, or rehashing that difficult case or troublesome conversation from earlier in the day that keeps playing over and over in your mind. Just as you clear one note from your in-basket, it seems like another task takes its place. Your family barely sees you. And when they do, you're physically there, but emotionally and mentally, you're not. Sound familiar? Remember those days vividly. The constant pressure to be perfect, the endless charting and administrative work, the emotional toll of patient outcomes, difficult colleagues, and just hard days. It all adds up. Here's the thing that's really scary. According to recent surveys, over 60% of physicians report burnout. Yet most continue to push through thinking it's just part of the job, or there's no way to make it better. The truth is, this isn't just about being tired or stressed. It's about watching your passion and excitement for medicine slowly fade. It's about missing your kids' soccer games, not going on those date nights, forgetting your wedding anniversary, and slowly becoming a shell of yourself and a stranger to yourself and others. To be brutally honest, if you don't address this now, it only gets worse. The statistics are alarming. Physicians who experience burnout are twice as likely to make medical errors, 3 times more likely to face malpractice suits, and significantly more likely to experience depression, anxiety, and have a risk of suicide. It doesn't just stop there. One of the reasons you became a doctor is to support yourself and your family. The financial impact of burnout is staggering. Between decreased productivity, increased turnover, and potential medical legal issues, physician burnout costs healthcare organizations an estimated $4.6 billion annually. That's not even counting the personal financial impact of reduced work efficiency, lost career opportunities, and the impact that happens when physicians just walk away without an escape or financial plan in place. But it's time for the good news. You are in the right place. I'm going to share with you a 3-pillar approach I use myself to manage stress. It's a comprehensive framework for managing stress, consisting of restructuring your mindset, getting rid of your should list, and protecting your time. Each pillar addresses a critical aspect of physician well-being, and I provide actionable steps for you to help overcome burnout and thrive in your career. First, let's talk about how you think. Physicians have a very specific mindset. We're trained to expect perfection. We feel like we need to have all the answers, solve every problem, and essentially be a superhero to everyone all the time. That mindset is a huge source of stress and where the problem starts. You're not a superhero, you're not a robot, you are human. And humans make mistakes and need rest. I know you've been told that perfection is the standard, but here's the truth. This pursuit of perfection, or perfectionism, is killing your mental health. It's creating pressure that doesn't need to exist. One way to counteract the perfectionist mindset is by implementing a daily gratitude practice. I know, I just lost you. That sounds corny, but trust me, it works. There's a staggering amount of evidence behind gratitude practices, probably more evidence than the use of some of the medications that you prescribe every day. Here's an easy way to implement gratitude. Spend 5 to 10 minutes each morning thinking of 3 things that you're grateful for, no matter how small they seem. This helps shift your focus from what's not perfect and the day ahead to what already is. Here's how gratitude helps. It helps you to develop a more realistic and compassionate view of yourself. It helps you to acknowledge imperfections and focus on improvement. And it improves your well-being and reduces stress. To help get you started, here are a few tips. Put a sticky note on the dash of your car that simply says, "What are you grateful for today?" Or set an alarm on your phone as a reminder. Do it during your commute, one at any time of your day. Give it a shot. Alright, next, let's address something sneakier: saying no and setting boundaries. A great way to start doing this is to look at your should list. In short, stop shoulding all over yourself. You know exactly what I mean. It's that little voice in your head that says, I should add on that patient. I should finish my notes over the lunch hour instead of eating or taking a break. Or, I should respond to every single email immediately to get it out of my inbox. Here's the kicker. These shoulds are self-imposed, and they're robbing you of your well-being and, honestly, some free time. It's time to challenge your own expectations and make sure that those shoulds serve you and don't burn you out. Are you ready to say goodbye to your should list and start saying no to some of those self-imposed tasks? Here's a quick exercise that you can use. Take a few minutes, no more than 30, and jot down all of the things that you feel you should be doing every day. Take a look at each item carefully. Is that item an external expectation or actual job requirement, or is it a personal expectation? You can assess each item on the list that you think is a personal expectation or a should, and ask yourself 2 questions. Is this important to you? Is completing this task aligning with one of your values and bringing you joy or peace? And can it be delegated or dropped? For the items that aren't important and that aren't bringing you joy or calm in your day, get rid of them. Delegate the things that can be delegated and let go of the rest. Alright, now we're going to talk about time management. This is a game changer, and it's something that's called time blocking. I'm talking about carving out deliberate blocks of time for you. You heard me right. Time for yourself. Revolutionary, right? Successful physicians I know don't just have work hours. They have life hours too, and they schedule them. They have time for family, time for exercise, time for quiet reflection, or time for whatever they want. Just time for themselves. When you give yourself permission to step away from the chaos, you'll come back to work more focused, more energized, less stressed, and just an overall more well-rounded person. So, take out your phone, open your calendar, and start blocking your personal time. Alright, now for a little bonus. I want to share a secret with you. Stress is not the enemy. Stress is what allows us to rise to the occasion and perform at our best. It's the way we manage it that makes the difference. Stress can actually be a powerful source of energy if you learn to reframe it. Instead of seeing stress as a weight that holds you down, think it as fuel that propels you forward. When you feel that rush of adrenaline, pause, breathe, and then take advantage of that energy and channel it into your next task with focus, not dread. The difference between physicians who thrive and those who burn out isn't the workload, it's the mindset and the skill set that they have. It's about making the decision to take control instead of letting the system control you. Alright, so let me ask you, are you going to let this video be just another quick fix you forget? Or is this going to be the turning point where you decide to reclaim your life, your health, and your career? If you're ready to take control of your life and career, I invite you to take another look at another resource I've got. It's an online course called Mastering Wellness: How to Thrive as a Physician. I designed this comprehensive course to teach physicians and other healthcare providers the essential skills that we weren't taught in medical school. It's a way to learn how to deal with all the things that we encounter every day and excel in our lives and career. It includes modules on communication skills, leadership, goal setting, and it even discusses alternative pathways for your career that you may not have considered if clinical work is no longer the thing that brings you joy. You can combine the course with one-on-one coaching to receive tailored support and have even more support to address the specific challenges you face and to set your goals. As an added bonus, you can claim CME credit for the course. Check out the link in the description below. And that, my friends, is a wrap. I'd like to hear from you. Share your stress management strategies in the comments. And if you want more valuable insights like this, subscribe, like, and share so that you won't miss.